Hey everyone, my name is Sean and I'm an independent filmmaker, and on this channel I answer two film related questions every week. Question 1: Is there a specific film you watch not for entertainment but as a masterclass in a certain craft like editing, blocking, or lighting? And what is the biggest lesson you've taken from it for your own projects? Goodfellas is usually my go to film when it comes to studying the craft, especially in terms of editing and pacing. As a result of the excellent work done in this department, Goodfellas is filled with so much energy. Camera movements also play a critical role in shaping the film's tone. Blocking wise, I love the long take when Henry is taking Karen through the kitchen. Funny thing is that they actually exit the kitchen through the same door they entered. In fact, they didn't even need to go into the kitchen at all. But the blocking is fast paced and smooth that you don't even register that. On top of that, all the cooks seem so natural in their placement during the scene. The biggest lesson I've learned from Goodfellas, and in fact all Martin Scorsese's films, who by the way is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, is to not be over reliant on continuity. Don't get me wrong, maintaining continuity is important, but if you intensely study his films and rewatch them a lot, you notice he and his editor do break continuity quite a lot. However, it always works and isn't distracting because they focus so heavily on the pacing and the emotion of a scene that simple mistakes such as someone's hair looking slightly different or an object changing positions between shots isn't as important. Another amazing film I like to study, specifically in terms of lighting, The Revenant, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. The Revenant was shot with natural light, so making the picture feel so real and rough looking, which fits perfectly with the tone of the film. I heard the crew had a 90-minute window of usable light per day, which is absolutely insane. But hey, they pulled it off. The biggest lesson I've learned from The Revenant is to embrace the elements. We live in a world where control on set when it comes to lighting is the gold standard, and what most people try to have the most of. However, not having control sometimes can lead to some more powerful cinematography, I think. Though that's my thoughts. Anyway, question 2: When you see a shot that feels truly original or impossible, do you find yourself trying to reverse engineer how the crew pulled it off? And has that curiosity ever led you to discover a new technique for your own work? Yeah, I remember when I first saw Oppenheimer, I was obsessed for a bit with trying to replicate some of the shots, such as the atoms moving rapidly, as well as the energy waves. In fact, I needed a nuke shot for a project, and none of the CGI models I had looked good. So, sure enough, I tried my best on a low budget to do the shot in Oppenheimer using a balloon, scale model of a field, lighting, and a smoke machine. In my opinion, it came out pretty good. Now, I'm not going to get hired by IOM for the effect, but it was solid. Another original shot I have not tried yet, but would like to, is the Paul Thomas Anderson closed door shot. It's basically where the camera is attached to a car door as the driver closes it. It's cool. In the future, I also want to work with creative angles and using mirrors and reflections. For example, in the film Contact, starring Jodie Foster, there is a shot where the little girl is running up the stairs and the camera follows the front of her as she opens up a bathroom cabinet, and the shot, without cutting, miraculously becomes a POV shot into the mirror. There's also some cool reflection shots in James Cameron's Avatar: Way of Water, specifically when one of the characters is being pulled by those whale alien creatures. The camera starts upside down and does a 180-degree spin to reveal we were originally looking at the reflection of the water. My brain and imagination haven't developed to the point I can think of such cool shots, honestly. So I would love to try and help see if I can do so. Or better yet, find a DP, work with the DP or visual effect artist who could do these shots. In terms of discovering new techniques for my work, I remember in the original Jurassic Park film when they first see the dinosaur and John Hammond gives the iconic line, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." The camera dollies in on the lawyer and during the shot, I always loved how there seems to be a little bit of jitter to the shot. A lot of old movies, probably because of the film strip they were shot on, do that. I love it so much. In current cinema, I feel like things can be too smooth and polished. So That's an effect I'll do by just slightly shaking my hand over the base of the tripod head. I know you could probably do this effect in post, but I personally feel it's easier to overdo on a computer. It still looks a little too artificial as well. So I try my best to do it on set. Anyway, those are some of my shots I can think of. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video and let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on these questions. Also, please like it, share this video, and follow my channel for more. And as always, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a great day.